So, our stranded astronauts came home today from the space station where they've been stranded up there for 9 months on an 8-day mission, if you can believe it. So, Elon Musk and SpaceX teamed up with NASA and sent a ship up there to rescue them, basically. Like I said, they went up there in June of 24, and they were only supposed to spend 8 days there. They ended up spending 9 months because the NASA Starliner, which was made by Boeing, it went there to pick them up after their time was up, and there was a malfunction on the ship, so they could not bring them home. And I read in an article, it said that whenever astronauts go to the space station, they should never think about or wonder when their trip back home will be, because you never know what can happen. And obviously, this was a prime example. They got stuck up there for 9 months, and I'm not sure what the Biden administration was doing, but they were not sending a ship to get them. And I'm not sure if this is true, but Elon Musk supposedly offered help during the Biden administration, and I heard that they declined, probably because they did not want Trump to get any kind of recognition for that rescue, or maybe it was around the election time, so I'm not sure. But anyway, now that Trump is in office, they sent the rocket up to get them. So it was the NASA, in conjunction with SpaceX, they sent a ship up there to get them. So it's really great to have them home after all this time. I don't know about you guys, but I would have been freaked out being stuck up there for 9 months on an 8-day trip. That's just me. I guess I'll never be an astronaut, but that's just how I would have felt. But anyway, I'm glad they're home. I'm glad they got back safely. It was kind of nerve-wracking, to me anyway, to think about this ship going there to get them, and is it going to get home safely? But it did, so everything's great. So let's take a look at that landing.
And we're going to stand by for splashdown, located in the Gulf of America, off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida.
And splashdown. Crew 9 back on Earth.
And SpaceX Freedom, splashdown. Good main release.
Copy, splashdown. We see main chutes cut. Nick, Alex, Butch, Sunny, on behalf of SpaceX, welcome home.
That's great. I love how she said they were landing in the Gulf of America. I thought that was kind of cool. But anyway, one thing I'm wondering now, this whole thing seemed to happen because of Elon Musk and SpaceX. And I'm just wondering if the mainstream media is going to really give him any recognition for this, or say, hey, good job, or, that it's great that he helped out. I kind of have my doubts. So, I mean, Elon Musk has been taking a lot of flack. He's been getting a lot of death threats and vandalism to his businesses. And I just kind of wanted to show you some of the stuff that this guy is going through, despite all of what I consider to be his great efforts to help this country and to help our astronauts, like he did right here. This is in Vegas. This is one of his Tesla dealerships. And there's no sound here, but this is one of his dealerships. It looks like 3 or 4 cars on fire, obvious vandalism. And this was just a couple days ago. That's one example of just the garbage that's going on. Let's take a look at this story about some of the Cybertrucks that people have bought and the vandalism that they're enduring.
Tesla Cybertruck. Dozens of Cybertrucks at a parking lot in Fort Lauderdale were spray painted with a vulgar term directed at Tesla owner Elon Musk. Some vandals recorded themselves in the act. Across the USA, owners of the distinctive-looking vehicles say they're being targeted by strangers. Cybertruck owners are being flipped off in traffic.
That's probably happened about 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
They also wrote a nasty message. It's gotten so bad, Emler Morales won't take his purple Cybertruck certain places.
Mine is purple, so it grabs a lot of attention. And so I think twice about places I need to go to and make sure that I really need to go.
Dr. Kumate Jaroj got nasty calls when Cybertruck haters found out he was a doctor.
I hope you kill yourself. Please do the world a favor.
He told me to put a bullet in my brain.
Angry protesters stormed a Tesla dealership in New York City. And look, this Tesla driver flips the bird at them. There are also lots of videos online of people reacting to Cybertrucks.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
I was curious what kind of reaction I would get driving a Tesla Cybertruck around New York City, so we rented one to find out, and it didn't take long. We had one guy boo at us, another guy cheered, one lady stuck her tongue out, and then somebody just gave us a thumbs up. So the reaction was kind of mixed.
You know, I just don't understand. You know, a couple of years ago, Elon Musk was hailed as a great man by the left. I thought they liked electric vehicles. I thought they liked what he was doing, and they did until he started working in the Trump administration. Now they can't stand him. I think what's happening to these people, the Tesla owners, I think it's a disgrace. It's shameful. Those vehicles are not cheap, especially the trucks. They cost about $100,000 a piece, and people are vandalizing them left and right. Let me show you another example of the crazy left. Here's a communist network,
an unelected South
CNN.
African billionaire donor to Donald Trump.
What does that have to do with South Africa? What does South Africa have to do with anything?
Anyway, because that's where he's from, and he doesn't believe in our democracy.
Well,
so that's
he's
a
an American.
problem. So you're so worried about illegal immigrants taking jobs. Well, there you got with immigrants.
Well, who is you? I haven't said anything
But
about
anyway,
illegal
the government is being shut down right now as we speak. With all
The
of our
government is not being shut down.
Oh no!
No,
Ask the
no,
Department
the
of Education.
You see the misinformation that this woman puts out? The government's not being shut down. She's disparaging Elon Musk, saying that he's from South Africa, he's an immigrant. It's not true. I mean, he may be from South Africa, but he's an American citizen. This is the kind of stuff that these left-wing media, mainstream media networks put out that are causing so much hate against the guy.
That's what she's saying.
Well, ask the Department of Education folks who just got half of them fired. Ask the IRS folks who got fired. Ask the people in OPM who got fired. Ask the people in the Department
That's
of
not the
Defense
same as shutting the government down.
It's news stories like this with people like her who are just filled with hate, spreading disinformation that makes their viewers hate Elon Musk. It makes them want to go out and vandalize his vehicles. It makes them want to call for his assassination. I mean, it's actually shameful, and it really blows my mind. Now let's take a look at the astronauts
We're coming
themselves.
back before long, so don't make all those plans without me. We'll be back before too long.
I can tell you at the outset, all of us have the utmost respect for Mr. Musk, and obviously respect and admiration for our President of the United States, Donald Trump. We appreciate them. We appreciate all that they do for us, for human spaceflight, for our nation.
The astronauts are grateful for Elon Musk and SpaceX sending the ship to rescue them out of the space station. If he hadn't, who knows how much longer they would have been there. I personally think that Elon Musk is a genius. I mean, building the company SpaceX alone was a huge feat. Tesla, Neuralink, now he's helping the government get rid of wasteful spending. He's trying to help us balance our budget, possibly start bringing down the deficit, and, helping to make sure that our tax dollars are spent wisely. I mean, we work hard for our money. Do we not want that money to be spent wisely, or do we want it set on fire every time it leaves our paycheck? So I commend him. I think he's pretty much a genius. And I think it's great that they were able to send that rocket and pick up our astronauts and get them home. It was about time. 9 months is long enough. But I think I'll leave it there. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. I really would like to hear your views. I appreciate anything you have to say on the subject. Even if you can like the video, I'd appreciate that too. It would really help out my channel. So I will see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.